Means you'll do an extra 1d6 damage against them.
Thank you. I
Automated.
forgot to check. They were so busy
No, it's
chatting, I
not
forgot about
automated.
it. I was late.
Okay, well I've got
How are
giant
you
killer
anyway?
now. Kevin.
Giant killer, you say?
Yes.
See, what you need is to have Kev load the Mystic Powers Monk module that I've provided him, and then you can have the Warrior's Gift from the Mystic Powers, and
He
it'll
hasn't.
have
He hasn't done
all of
that
them
already.
and it'll have all of them in there as effects that you can apply to yourself.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Is it?
You talk about
Oh,
yeah.
so it is. Oh,
What
there
you're on
you go
about?
then. So you can load that and then drag the powers in from that, and it'll give you all the things as effects.
Bigger than harder as +1.
Mystic
So at least
Powers
3
Ranger,
or
Mystic Powers Paladin. There's no Mystic Monk one.
Oh yes, there is.
Oh no, there isn't. Sorry, it's a reflex.
There isn't.
Mystic Powers Monk is loaded and shared.
I can see Mystic Powers Paladin,
Maybe-
Mystic Powers Ranger. I'm going
Maybe
to
you need
close the window and open it again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
There's one that's got no title.
Aha.
It's a blank one with nothing in it.
As far as I can see, it's the first one.
Yeah.
First one on the list.
No, all I can see is Mystic Powers Monk and Paladin.
Eh?
Oh, Ranger and
there you go.
Paladin.
Oh.
Ranger and Paladin, sorry. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to smash this thing on the head of a mallet, okay? Beating up my friend Don Dread. And I've got the giant
Actually,
killer. So how much does it do extra what damage?
an extra d6 with a giant killer.
Done. Hit and hit with a raise. Right, here goes the first one.
Okay. Why is that not working?
He's shaken. I think I might burn you that because it's shit. But have you applied shaken to him yet? Here goes a penny.
Distracted.
Wound. Enough to kill it.
Heavy mace, brutal weaponing. Okie dokie, you wound the Remorhaz. It snarls in pain and frustration.
Because I bashed it on the head.
Mm-hmm. Bert is up next. Oh yes, you've got ranged attack spiders too because you you have a crisis of confidence, don't you? I couldn't remember why I've got ranged.
Right. My screen just did strange things, and now all my things are moved around. Okay, I am going to chop at this with my fanged falchion.
Whoops, I just saved it with the wrong person. Let's try that again. The icons are in the wrong. Just because the icons were side by side. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mystic Powers, Paladin, Ranger, no monk. Doesn't matter.
Range.
Yeah,
Strange.
I can only see my local version of those. I can see the little web symbol for Paladin and Ranger, but not for the Shadow Dancer and Monk ones.
I've got
Yeah,
no
it's really
icons for
weird.
having them. I've got no icons for any of them. Whether they actually load up is another matter, but they're
It's
showing
saying
us.
Yeah.
modules not installed, which is
Maybe-
weird.
Maybe they. Do I have to have them loaded?
I think
In
you
the
have to have them
thing.
loaded before you can share them.
Yes, you do.
They are loaded, but I think you all connected before they were loaded, didn't you? So that's probably.
Okay, that's even weirder.
Shouldn't make
Hang
any
on.
difference.
Well, unload everything and then module flush and reload them all again.
Ah, you beat me to it. I deleted it and was trying to add it back, but I couldn't type Mythic.
Yeah. I just dragged it from the box you gave me.
That was the whole point. Yeah, but I managed to lose the box, which was helpful. Okie dokie. Sorry, Bert. I got very distracted there.
All good.
With the distraction.
Two-handed damage. Raise. Remor has takes a wound. Okie dokie. Okay, so you defeat the Remor Hells adjacent to you. It goes down in a big splat.
Okay, and then I will move to here to provide some gang up bonus.
Okie doke.
And then Snooks, oops, got to move down to Snooks. Snooks is going to come over here and intimidate the Remorhads.
Okie dokie. Intimidate away. I can't even say. I'm so intimidated. I can't even say intimidate. Intimidate away and Snooks.
Wimbleway.
A wimp away.
Wim.
20 years.
Nine's pretty good. We'll stick with that.
And intimidation. I thought I re-enabled fast tests. I didn't load it for this one because I fixed it. Has 3. We'll make a spirit check. Failing miserably, you get to roll on the creative combat table.
Table, comma, creative combat, rolling. We get a, ooh.
Okay,
Yeah, it
it's
was
already
shaken
shaken.
already.
It was shaken already.
Bummer.
Does Snooks want to make the Remor Has distracted or vulnerable?
We are at the end of the round, so let's go with distracted.
Distracted it is. You Snooks snarling and spitting at the Remor Has. The Remor Has keeps staring at it and exposing its basically not exposing itself because that would be vulnerable.
It's exposing itself.
Very cold for that.
Oh, we're shocked. What has a Remorhaz got?
Radic unshakes.
He does.
I wouldn't want to make a flasher mac with something with that many arms.
Rannick gets angry at these things. Not angry enough, but angry enough to hit it. I'll put the raise on that because I've gone with Giant Killer, and that'll just give me the extra d6 damage that I need.
That's a wound.
I'll take that. And for my next trick, okay, so I can't do that, so I'll just do the one with a sneak attack on it. That one.
Oh dear.
I just decided I'd make it look more interesting than just having an orange circle.
Well, it does.
Mm.
I thought that meant it was breaking out.
I think I got that one.
Oh, what happens there? My whole computer just flashed. What happened? Okay.
Rubble appears on the floor.
Indeed.
The blood splat for a Remorhaz, is it?
Oh, I get to go first again, and I got the Joker.
So where's Fred?
with Wilma.
I thought nobody's going to get that reference. Just going to make that link.
Hmm. Well, from here, I can just target the one and use selective. In case. And I'll just, because there's only one left, right?
Oh,
There
far.
is.
It's not letting me target him.
Bring it to there.
There we go, I got him.
Got him.
Like that, well, rinse and repeat. That worked so well before, let me try this again. Yeah, I think that's with the raise. Oh, I'm going to Benny at one time because I had a freaking raise.
Yes, you did have multiple raises.
Like, I'll do it.
I
Oh,
think
wow.
Kev may have turned the immunity on because you're using a fire attack on a Remoras.
It worked before.
No, I didn't apply the damage before because you didn't have the fire type on your spell, so it didn't tell you there was an immunity. But the fact that I didn't actually apply the damage, I would hope.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Oh, bugger, there's more of them.
Where? Oh, that seems bigger.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the others are the wrong size. I don't know why.
Oh, they
Uh,
seem smaller.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they bigger or they're just not as far away?
No, for some because I mean, if you look at the existing size of the first Remoras token, it's considerably smaller than its splat, and I don't know why.
Does that
They
mean
s-
that we're kind of standing in it, and maybe that we should like step back a little bit, like
Right, no,
that?
the token is smaller, but the actual creature's the same size because both the other red squares are the
Yes,
same size.
there you go. I've resized it. They are meant to be bigger than you.
So they're all spaced too.
Not bigger than me. Haha.
They should be the same size as you, so let's make you bigger as well. Okie
Oh no,
dokie.
I've trodden Remoras.
Ew.
So Grimwald is up next, and I'm going to give Jelsa back a Benny because I didn't realise I didn't make it clear that they didn't appear to be. I realised I didn't make it clear that they didn't appear to be reacting back
Feeling
very
the
much
damage.
to the attack. Yes, because I didn't realise the
Well, I'm
immunity
still
didn't.
rolling way better today.
That's good.
That's the way to look on the bright side.
But if you want to use the Benny to regain the power points you've just expended, you can. Or you can obviously just have it to take the fact you just spent a Benny to reroll immunity
Yeah,
damage.
because, I wasn't paying attention the first time. I thought I heard them and I didn't, and
Well, they did seem to get madder afterwards because obviously that was about. The bright lights and the sparks annoyed them, but that was about it. Okie
You pissed
dokie.
them off.
Grimwald comes stumbling over the rubble.
Hiding over the rabble, yes.
Yes.
And then I've done a one frenzy attack and that's shaken.
Yep.
Mountains of wounds. Is it dead or has it got more than one? I don't know how many it's got.
Well, they'll have at least two being large because large things get.
Now I'm
anyway.
just gonna smash it again with a mace as my second action.
And don't. Oh yes, there is a multi-action. Okay, with your second action, you hit it again.
I didn't do the frenzy on the second one because I haven't got improved frenzy.
No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. All well and good. My word, look at that damage dice go. Okay, that's another expired Remorhals.
And then I'm going to move to there, ready for them.
What's your pace? 8.
75. It's 8. I've got plenty
Yep.
of move.
That is your limit now.
Oh,
Okay.
there's more. There's more.
What's their pace? I can't remember. Their pace is 6.
If he comes near me, I'm going to hit it with my whatever it's called.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
First strike.
He can't reach you, so he goes for the griffin instead, missing. Rannick, you're up, sir.
Right.
Coming from all over these things.
I'll go to there.
I dislike it when Runnet gets 2 actions between me casting a spell and having it and having
Right,
another action.
Is my reach reach going to get the griffin?
Yep.
Yes, it is. But it's not going to get Grimvald. Sorry, Griffin.
It's all right. It'll just turn back to a statue.
Yep.
It's not even a griffin.
Well, it is a griffin.
It's a statue.
It's not though.
It is.
The
Watch
construct.
after you kill it, it's going to become a statue.
Well, once it becomes a statue, then I'll have a problem. But until then,
It
I'm
might
all
just
right.
become a statue once it goes back. But if it was a cat statue, everyone would still call it Gwen-Iver. Care about it.
Statue.
Not as much as we care about Schnooks, of course.
Right, so I'm targeting the griffin as well.
You won't attack on a swoop.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
And a
Nice.
frenzy as well.
I can never remember these things you say.
Right. So how do you want me to do this damage? Because I do have Giant Killer on, which gives me extra damage against everything but the griffin, because the griffin's not size 4, is it?
Well, logically speaking, the griffin is the last attack damage roll you're going to make of the 4.
Okay, so if I just put raises on the first ones, then it should be fine.
Should be.
So that's number 1.
Like I said, whenever I turn into something big,
He just
Runnet
can't.
gets in there first.
Kills it all. It's not fair, is it?
Only did 1 wound on that one.
It's just taking the wind from your sails.
Indeed.
It's
Actually, might
putting
be the worst
a
game.
fire blanket on your giant.
One of the worst settings for that sort of thing is playing the martial artist in Deadlands when everyone else has just got guns and all your time running up to the bad guys and they've been shot to death by them.
Oh, they're not all dead. It's okay then.
Interesting. Okay. The raise damage went on the griffin for some reason, which it shouldn't have done. So let's add a d6 to that Remoras.
So we'll find the griffin and take 2 points of damage off the.
Well, the griffin wasn't wounded anyway, either
Oh
way.
no! The update's broken the highlighting out the combat tracker.
The update always messes something up, doesn't it?
Update.
Obviously there's been an update. I'm middle mouse buttoning on the griffin, and instead it's opening the character sheet up instead of highlighting it on the combat tracker like it used to.
I don't know. I've got it working. I mean, if I mouse click on somebody, it highlights.
Okay, that's just me then. Maybe it's a nice new feature for the GM. Okay, you killed the griffin.
Mouse button the token. It's supposed to go to it's supposed to put it in purple, isn't it?
Yes, keep doing it for me.
Works.
What
Client
version
side.
of is it running? Is it the one that's in test? Are you running the test version, or are you running
No, you asked me that
live
earlier.
version?
I'm 5.7.
No, the test version of the new edition of Savage Worlds.
No, I'm not running anything. Don't know actually. I'm on 5.7.
5.8 is the new one. So yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Killed the griffin.
So Remora's 7 didn't actually get damaged, so I will spend a Benny on the damage on that one.
Okay, so on
So let
target
me just-
everything except Remora's 7, and then yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
And
On
then
target everything. Target Remora's 7.
and spend a penny and just
And-
roll the damage.
Yeah, spend a Benny.
So I've already applied all the stuff, so it doesn't register you hit it anymore. So
Don't
dropping the
forget
penny
your
on the
raise.
damage wouldn't work.
I'm not forgetting the raise die, and then roll the damage on him.
Wounds. Right. Used today. Okay, that's another incapacitated Remor has.
Leave some for the rest of us, Runnick.
Oh, we're not on this again, are we? Rannick, save us, kill him. Rannick, whatever you do, don't kill him, don't hurt him. We want to hit him. Bloody hell.
Don Dread's up. I'm going to go and grab a biscuit back in a second.
Well, Dondrad is up. I am going to ask Gorham to give everybody the power of Frostbrand.
Don't.
Except any that's people that I can see, except Irina, because it's going to hurt Irina.
Thank you. I was
so-
hoping you would realise that.
Oh
And you
yeah,
can't see me anyway. Up round
I
the
know,
corner.
I know. You've dashed off. So anyway, here we go. Oh, come on, my great smite, come on.
You're doing a cold trapping smite on everyone.
Only people I can see, but
So that'll cost you an
Yep.
extra power point then, because your smite's normally heated weapons, isn't it?
well, it might cost my sanity if I can't roll it.
Aye.
It's because you're wounded.
That'll do.
Okie
So that's
dokie.
just a-
Don't bother applying it to anyone.
don't bother applying it to anybody.
Don't bother applying it to anybody. You've successfully cast it. You've successfully added the cold effect to everyone's weapons, but don't bother adding it.
And then when Rannick sees that happen to Deadly's mace, Rannick's going to say, "What the bloody hell did you do that for? I told you I wasn't using enemy cold weapons because they don't work against Remoras."
So you successfully cast, but there's no point in adding the smite because you've done a cold trapping smite, which they're immune
Which means
to, and therefore, although
All the
it's
weapons you've enchanted are now can't do any damage at all.
no, the smite because it's a cold trapping smite. The smite effect, they're immune to the smite effect. They're still not immune to the damage from anything else. Is how I'm going to treat it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Ah, right, okay.
So that's why I'm saying don't apply it because it's the easiest way of doing it. Because what you've done is you've basically you've done something that they're all immune to. Therefore, the smite has no effect, even though you successfully cast it. Because actually, nerfing magical weapons because of an effect isn't normally what happens. If you notice, like a far sword against a far creature, they're immune to the far trapping, but the sword still can damage them potentially. Anyway, it depends how you want to do it, but that's how I'm going to do it because I think everyone's using magical weapons anyway, so the innate magical weapon part won't be affected. But anyway, the Remor has unshakes and viciously attacks Runnick 2 feet to the left of where he actually is.
What killed the griffin?
Killed him.
Oops.
I didn't think you wounded it. You said you did wound it.
No, I did. Oops.
Oh. Okay.
I thought I shook it, but I didn't realise it was shaken already. Oops.
First strike.
Ah.
I know. Setting up the incentive. There you go. Go on. It's not going to do any good. By all means, first strike it. I just thought I'd hit you because I wasn't sure if you were back for your biscuit yet.
So mean.
You go for
So
a
mean.
biscuit and a
Come back and remember
28
as tries to eat
beast
me.
from hell attacks you.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Hit with a race. D12 fighting is scary.
Boom.
Yeah, shook it.
Boom, shake, shake, shake the remoras.
You're supposed
Bit
to hit it in the
upset now.
vulnerables.
I'm running at me, I'll wax it on the head. What do you want?
What's vulnerable on one of them?
Everything's got vulnerables. You just have to find them.
Kneecaps. It's in the kneecaps.
Well, it's got plenty of them.
That's why that's a
Okay.
very bad evolutionary choice.
Arena, you're up.
Alrighty then.
Running a game up from a day. I haven't finished writing it. Problem is in motivation to actually finish it. Stuck on scenery. There you go. That's the wound upon it. Shoop. Bang. Ay, ay, ay. What's next? Oh, the griffin's dead. So.
Just
But
peeking
you're
out
up.
from behind Chelsea's legs.
What's next?
I was going for the next turn, but an honest GM.
It's okay. I'm used to just doing it for you. Mr. Butcher is
Okay, Bert is going to put his sword away and draw out his bow and shoot. Would this be a Firebane acceptable target?
They're
Nope,
immune
because
to
they're immune
fire
to
and
fire as
cold.
well.
They're immune to fire and cold.
They're messed up these days.
So they're not a fire-based creature.
Oh, sorry, Farbane. I misheard you. Yes.
No, they're immune to fire as well.
But
Oh, they are,
Farbane-
yes, but they are.
A Farbane weapon doesn't do far damage. It just does extra damage against far-based using creatures.
Right.
Yes. So yes, Farbane is valid use here.
Which I think stacks with its other wound and takes it down.
Indeed, and also your crisis of confidence in your archery has been restored.
Has been restored. Yep.
Bloody hell, Bert, how do you get through all 5 of its kneecaps on that front right side?
Very carefully.
Okie dokie, that's Bert done. And then I do believe Schnuckens is up next.
Okay, Schnooks is going to dart under the fire giant's feet and come out over here a little ways. And then intimidate number 5.
It's 3 inch. That's hang on. Don't forget the rubber's
Oh, right.
difficult.
The first part is hazardous, isn't it? Okay.
So that's
That's
4 inches to the
4.
first 4 before. Yeah, that's 4.
5, 6, 7.
I mean, Schnooks can run, is what I'm trying to say, but wants to.
Yeah, of course he can go past me. I'm friendly.
So, okay, yeah, we can still get to there with just his regular move. So that will still let me target number 5 and intimidate him.
Go for it. Intimidate away.
I just realised Schnooks could have gone around the back and gone for Ramirez 5 from the other side.
Yeah, but Snooks is smart enough to know strength in numbers.
True.
And he doesn't want to attack it by himself because it's hot. It'll burn his poor little pauses.
Successful, but no creative combat. So, distracted or vulnerable.
Since it's going next, we're going to make it distracted.
It is obviously going to come barreling into all of you, of course.
Oh, of course, yes.
To sweep you all.
In my reach, has it?
No, it's not.
No. In fact, actually, you're safe from you're actually safe from being it's actually out of range for attacking you as well. Right, Arena, it basically does a sweeping attack and completely fails to hit Schnooks and Arena as they both defend admirably. Ooh, and that was 80%. And then I need to roll this one to get 51%. Okay. Arena's up next on the Ace of Hearts.
Strange dice rolling. What's he up to?
He's trying to decide what else is going to collapse on us.
Oh, I can do better than that.
There's a percentile roll to see if anything else attacks you, and there's percentile rolls to see if the heat being generated in this area causes another ceiling to collapse.
Maybe I can't. Okay, fine.
You still hit
that's
it,
the
though.
wrong damage. Yeah, I just tried to get a raise, which I didn't. But never mind, because I'm rolling the damage better.
Got a raise on the damage roll instead.
Wow. I'll just hit it. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, maybe I did. As you cleave it in twain. I will let you press the end turn
Splat.
button so I get in trouble.
yeah, sorry. You won't get in trouble. I'm just, I'm apologizing.
Grimwald.
It's not telling you off.
Grimwald, you're up, sir.
Oh, I forgot to do my move.
Moving's a free action, so you can do it now.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out that way.
Giants have pace 7. That's a very Why they got pace 7?
Because they've got long legs.
Yeah, but pace 7 implies that Pathfinder giants have a movement of 35 feet. Don't.
2 wounds. 2 wounds.
That's enough. You killed it, didn't you? You don't need to hack it up even more. I mean, that's just bloody overkill, isn't it?
I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. Well, 14. That would have been another wound.
Okay. Combat ends. I can clear the defeated markers.
Got to remove the d6 from my damage roll. Unless another giant comes out.
And I'm going to sit down on the floor and cuddle Amber because she seems distraught.
What happened to the griffin?
Right,
just
happened to the griffin.
There's a statue on the floor. Oh no, you hold on to the statue. You summon the griffin.
Yeah,
don't you?
it appears back in my inventory.
Okay, Rannick moves to there. What's everyone else doing? You get, obviously, because of the nature of this place, you all get sort of, even though we're out of combat, I'm going to leave it sort of turn-based as you explore. For reasons. Also, Donjad's still pinned under the rubble, don't forget.
Is
Oh,
he?
he is?
Oh, I thought he was. Okay, I did cancel that.
Yeah.
I thought he was just. I thought the thing had. I'm going to help. I'm going to get Dondrad out of the rubble. I thought he was in some grip by the bloody thing that was the Remoras.
No,
Okay.
I've sat the whole combat out, going on moaning on the floor.
Oh bollocks! I didn't know that.
So the question
I thought you were being grappled.
He's got a big old chunk of ice sitting on his chest.
I can deal with that.
All right, if you're digging Stunty out, I'll have a check round. Oh, bugger, there's another one of them thingies. No, it's gone again.
I realised what I did wrong last time.
You seeing things? Have you eaten the wrong kind of mushrooms?
What's the right kind of mushrooms? You're not supposed to eat things what's mouldy.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Okay, Dondrad is you tried to heal yourself. It's failing.
Yeah, I tell you what. I've got kind of. Yeah, the
Okay.
ones don't work. None of these ones
Can you
work. They're all
remove
broken.
entangled from him?
Did you guys go over there and make athletics checks? Athletics checks to dig him
I
out.
said I was removing the stuff, and you
Yes,
didn't
I did say
anything, so-
athletics checks, please, from Groenwald and Arena, please. Yeah, 2 successes. That means Dondrad is no longer pinned underneath the rubble.
Sorry, Dondrad. I thought you was having a fight with whatever that thing was. I didn't realise you were pinned.
Oh,
Nice
they're,
to
they're,
more-
do- they're doing the bloody orky corky. They're back again.
Oh, there's more of the bastards.
But you hear Radix
How did we
shouting
get in? How did
incoming.
we get into
Dondrad,
this room?
behind you.
How did we get into the room in the first place?
We came down that ramp behind Amber.
Oh, I just wondered.
So why don't are we meant to be going this? Well, we seem to be not
Focus on
moving.
a
Should we pick a direction?
How about we kill the things that have just come to attack us?
Again,
I'll put Bert on the
Yeah,
hold.
last
I've
week
got
you
my
were
copy here right now.
fighting Remoraz. This week you're fighting Remoraz. I think we need to leave the Remoraz and get out of this room.
I think there might be infinite run. Infinite.
Oh, I'm
It
Oh,
could
no,
be
no,
a-
that.
they're not. They are not mysteriously appearing. They're just emerging from the mist. Don't forget, this whole dungeon's very misty. Technically, you can't necessarily see too far, but I couldn't get the vision thing to work. You know, you're meant to be able to set up a vision so players are limited in how far
Yeah,
they can see.
Vismax. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work. That did not work. I gave up trying to make it work.
Do it in capital letters.
Yep.
You broke it.
Mhm.
Maybe it's not. Maybe Akira
Actually,
needs
you know
to
what? I'm going to go on hold.
Or else 3 is going to run.
I must admit, when I had to use it, I couldn't get it to work either. A while back.
Just get it up. So I did not mean to do that.
I got it to work. It was working perfectly. I had a huge map of Lankmar and they couldn't see even further than I wanted them to.
Well, aren't you perfect?
You feel it?
Yes. Obviously. One of my customers said that to me today. She said, "You shouldn't be in here. You're far too charming to be working in a shop."
Quite a random reason for not working in a shop. Oh, that took an awful long time for it to register the crown on the NPC's head. I'm going, I can't see it, especially as I can't right click anymore. But if you're back, you're on hold.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't realize we'd gone through the round that fast.
You were the first one.
Oh, it's a new round. Okay.
Yeah, a new round with the Joker. Yeah, the combat ended and then it all kicks off
Restarted
again, I'm
again.
afraid.
And then it all started again. Okay, well that happens. So there's a bad guy.
So,
Let's
as
shoot
I
a
say,
bad guy.
you've got a Joker, so you can interrupt at any time.
Yeah, before he gets close enough to attack Dondrad, I'm going to go ahead and attack number 7.
Yeah, sure, that's no problem at all.
Yeah, nice.
So why are your tokens not scaling to 80% of space?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't want them to.
I don't know.
Where is my token?
Underneath
I
the
think you're-
far giant.
You're underneath. Yeah, you're underneath Arena.
Because if you remember, you were digging Dondred out, so Arena was reaching over the top of you to dig him out.
Either that or I've sat down on you.
Butch, I am not accepting your
Tell you
move
what, I'll
until it's your turn,
slightly that way, you move
Grimvold.
slightly that way.
Butch shoots the Remorhaz, causing it to miss its attack on attacking Dondrad. Then Rannick requests interrupt.
Snookums.
Oh, sorry, Snookums first.
It's okay. Snookums is going to go ahead and yowl at number 3.
Look
Don't
at
come down
that.
here. We're gonna do nasty things to you. No, 7 works.
Watch out, that music, whoever's got it on in the background.
Copyright strike.
Yeah.
Sounded like the intros for Bagpuss.
It did actually.
That was my
needed-
phone ringing.
I need a
Let's go
creative
ahead
combat.
and
It won't
Oh,
be a
it is
copyright
creative,
strike.
good
Someone will complain. Although give it enough. Oh, setback! My word!
No, someone complaining. It's their auto
That was a
epoxy.
good yowl.
It's not an. It's
In
the
which
AI
case, we'll
rubbish.
make him vulnerable.
Yeah, we've had a copyright strike for talking.
We have. I had a copyright
It's
complaint
just
for.
AI. It's just a stupid AI. Yeah.
Yes, apparently we were
That's it. See,
talking,
now
and
you're getting a
apparently it was a
copyright strike. Bomb,
medication of
bomb, bomb, bomb,
Sony's.
bomb, bomb, bomb.
It was a copyright strike. Well, not strike. Strikes are bad, but it was a copyright claim on Facebook for Sony meditation CD. Apparently.
Who had the voice that sounded like a therapist?
And vulnerable. Okie dokie. That brings us down to Gels. After. Oh no, Rannick's going now. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm interrupting.
Rannick is interrupting and running.
Right. So for that one.
See, with the minimal vis, you wouldn't be able to see all of those three to actually know where they were to stand to sweep them. But who cares?
Sorry. Right. Let's.
Unfortunately, even more annoying. I just missed dropping the ceiling on you by 1%.
You did. That's a shame. He said, lying completely. Because I always like to have ceilings dropped on me.
What a feeling when you're covered in the ceiling.
Right. So.
It's a plasterboard ceiling. Yeah.
But anyway, next turn. It's cumulative, so that's fine. If they don't all die next turn, it's interesting.
Right, so I've hit them all with a raise, so I'll use that damage because that then counts. In fact, let's release the despair on them all. See if they can become vulnerable before I wallop them.
Oh, just because you know I can't. I mean, well, just shortcut to them. Hang on, Nigel. I suppose actual fact, it doesn't matter so much these days. Actually, if the stats come up, because at least I can just click on the stats rather. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Except I still have to find them in the blimmin' thingy. Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not liking the lack of pinkness when I click on them. Remor has 4. Is vulnerable, isn't it?
Have you tried right-clicking on them?
That
It
just
says
brings up.
if I right-click, it comes with highlight and CT.
Yeah, but that's when it's meant to be middle click. Remor has 2.
Okay.
Because right click just brings up the context menu.
Is vulnerable. So then Remor has 5 is the last one.
Spirit check.
Oh, so they're all vulnerable.
They all good. You're going to hit them all in vulnerables.
You can hit them all in vulnerables.
Very mean.
He is rather, isn't he?
So because that and that, I'll do that one.
Need to talk to the RSP GMM.
That is meanness to Remoraz.
The Royal Society for Protection of Cruelty to Game Masters Monsters. Yeah, that would be it. RSPCGMM. Okay, so that's an incapacitated, and that's an incapacitated.
Where are these bloody bastard things coming from?
Now it's Jill's go.
Joseph's gonna pat Amber on the head and go, wait here, I think you're safe here. I gotta go see if they need my help. And then I'm gonna tiptoe carefully across. Oh, wait, there's one right here. Damn it. And I'm beginning to realize my fireworks aren't doing anything to them. So I'm just gonna pull out a wand and see if I can soften this one up for the others. That reduces its vigor by a die type.
Yeah, it's automatic, isn't it? It's next turn. It gets its
Yeah, it gets
It's
to
just-
at the end of its next turn.
And then I'm gonna duck back in, out of the line of fire. No, it's not safe out there yet, Amber. Like damn cockroaches, they're just coming out of everywhere.
Yeah, bugger.
Yeah, Becky Thump.
Doing a little dance there. Missing Ranny. I love that one. We can't actually use the punchline, obviously.
No.
That's good stuff. I had a T-shirt with that written on it. I had that T-shirt with that
Can't use the
written on.
punchline.
I had the T-shirt with that written on the back, and obviously Lister on the front with the baseball bat going, "Let's get out there and smeg it." But it had that written on the back: the campaign for the liberation and integration of terrifying organisms, reintegration into society, written right across the back. So if you read down, you can see exactly what it was. Grimvold, you're up.
I'm surprised you were ever able to find that T-shirt.
In fact, I'm going to give Rannick a Benny, and that's so good. I'm giving everyone else a Benny as well. And Rannick an extra. I like that. That's a good line. That was a good one.
Fantastic.
All 7 for Dead Lads and no 1 for D&D. It's depressing. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. Grimvold, you're up.
D&D? What are you talking about?
Games Expo, I'm guessing.
This is at the toast.
Maybe you've offended people.
Maybe. Maybe it's just old hat and they don't care anymore. I just thought it'd be fun. But I
I
don't
think it is fun.
especially as I decided to basically create a certain party that have a cameo in Honor Amongst Thieves.
I hope the Barbarian's got Beastmaster.
No,
Oh.
no. I'm deliberately not saying that there's no uni.
I've got a set of 28mm versions of them in a grown-up style, and the Barbarian has a very small unicorn skull shoulder pad.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a wound. That's a wound, and then another wound. Did you?
Wounded it.
Okay, fighting. Hang on, go. Oh, just
It was called.
frenzied again. Yeah. Okay.
Of course I frenzied. Why would I not?
I don't know. I've just got myself distracted. I'm terribly today. Spent the whole day trying to sort everything out and still haven't finished. You can't do that.
Why can't I do that?
You've moved 2 inches already. Move the 1 inch to get to there. So that's that will be 4 gets you to there. Yeah, that's acceptable. I do wish you could actually specify areas where it costs double movement. That'd be so cool.
It would, wouldn't it?
It'd be really useful. Remor has 6 is... Where is Remor has 6? Not on the map. Oh, well, let's just put it on the map. There we go.
Really? Another one?
It was in the list.
Ooh,
I just forgot to put it. It was in the list. I just forgot to put it on the combat on the actual map.
It was in the
Arena, you're
list,
up,
but
sir.
not in the mist. Yay.
Yes.
Oh, looks like I need to run. Okie dokie. I refuse to believe that that's 11. That's ridiculous. How is from there to there?
That's 10 to get
Thank
you to
you.
there.
It told me that was 11.
You got to be careful. You got to be. You've just got to be very sort of interesting on the pixels, because one pixel too far will be a whole extra inch, and 1 pixel less won't be. The way it rounds up.
Really?
Computers.
Mm.
Or like, Dondrad could give you a long, interesting explanation on why it happens.
I'm
No, I
sure
can't.
could.
No, don't go there, please. No. Mummy.
Exactly.
I
No,
am
we need a
so
forum
bellying
post.
that. That's
I know.
fucked. Come on.
He's still
Some
here.
of my dice. I know, but a wild attack, and I only come up with a 5. It's
You still hit it.
You are
I
running,
know.
don't forget.
It's Rannick that's making me want to outdo myself. I'm feeling all inadequate.
Limp.
Okay, well, you shook it.
I guess I'll have to do. Okay.
Just wait till next campaign. You'll just be a pussycat in that.
I'm sure I will.
You. Oh, you're playing a cat person.
I am.
You see Lord of Monk's Thieves.
No, we haven't yet.
It doesn't give anything away. The plot. There is a tabaxi, a mother and child in that, or a parent and child in a cameo scene. It's very well done.
Sheet has wares if you have coin.
And Dondrad, you're up,
Has
sir.
what?
I think he was being kicked there from Skyrim.
Dawn of the Dread has got quite
Oh, crap.
far to travel. 6. So we're going to get 3 into 3.
I laugh. I noticed there was a mark on one of the buttons on my stream deck, and tried to clean it off. I just muted you all, so I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I got the gist.
Did you clean the mark off?
I cleaned the mark off, but I then realised I muted you all because I turned off my headset.
My dice are definitely broken at there.
They haven't recovered from when you all got 20 bennies the other week, have they? That's the problem.
No, it's a support roll on Irina.
Okie dokie, that's a support roll on Arena. So Arena will get a nut +1 on her next trait roll. Huzzah! Okay, end of the round. It's time for some percentile rolls. Oh dear.
Sailing forward down again.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Chicken licking. The sky's calling you.
I'll get out where that then.
Well, you probably have to get to there then.
Mm.
Which is actually no. I'm going to have to make you get to there. Obviously, you have to dive that way.
I do I?
No, I'll put you there, and then you can. Actually,
No,
you can't sweep there anyway because of that's in the way.
To be honest, if you put me around the other place, that would mean I could move 4 inches, and my rhino hide would kill him before I swept.
Well, to be honest, I'm going to rule.
He's rhino hiding a sweep.
Yeah,
That's so beardy.
You can. I mean, have you seen how powerful a sweep is?
Yes.
Right. If you sort of run 10 inches along there with a sweep, every single square you move through, you're sweeping all the adjacent squares. If you move while
Start calling
sweeping.
him Kenwood.
But anyway,
Why would you call me that? My name's not Ken.
So where's that written down that you can move, a sweep is the length
Mint
of your move?
confirmed it in many years ago.
Yeah, it's in the forums.
I've not been able to find it.
It's an old chap moving while sweeping. And that's the whole point of sweep. It is powerful, but there is the limitation is because you can't choose friend or foe. So that's the whole point of it.
I'll have to dig that out and ask him if it works on vehicles.
Vehicles, logically it should if you've got scythes or something.
No, me and Curd remember I spoke to. Remember we had the rules thing on a medium machine gun on a vehicle.
Oh, yes.
Poor-
Grimald drops her.
At least he had a sense of humour, like oh god, you know.
That is a really strange one. Don't forget though, you get tiny creatures. So basically, they've got size minus something ridiculous now, don't they? Strength 1.
And I posted it on the Frodo and says that's a shit question, and I'm thinking you don't understand irony. And I just didn't have a heart to tell.
So you give a mouse a rocket launcher, and he's +6 to hit it an aircraft, isn't he? As opposed to a computer aiding.
But there was a follow up on that, and I posted the pictures of children machine guns.
It's the times where the game takes to go very okie dokie.
Might have killed it.
He kill stilled your Warhouse arena.
Didn't I just she softened it up for
Nothing
me
changes.
and I
Oh dear,
killed
what a
it.
shame. I've just decided that pillar does a Only joking. And it can't sweep you. Okay. You ended your turn, sir.
I think you should let him swing through the pillar, and then that was supporting the ceiling right above his head.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and then Rannick and the monk both get murdered. Yeah.
That sounds fun. I'll just do
By the
I'll
ceiling.
do a 4-inch collapse like that. Yeah, that sounds good.
That's all right.
Johnson, you're up.
Wouldn't bother me.
Yeah,
I'd be
I'm
out
just
there.
going to tell Amber I think it's safe as long as she stays behind me, and I'm just going to start moving out to see what the hell is going on. That's my full move. And that would be all I can do this round, because there's nothing within my range.
I shall do so. There we go. Morehouse number 1 is up next. He's going to bite Rannick. I bother because they're just going to miss. Morehouse 6 is going to move to there and bite Rannick. Remember, can't speak the words arenas next.
Mm-hmm. Will you accept my move, please?
I was trying to work something out. Cool. Hitty hit. Shaken. You do like shaking more, as I've noticed.
Apparently so.
Amber moves through the rubble. Bring us to Rannick.
Right. That boost fighting should still be going on for another 4 rounds because it's balked, but 45 is fine as well.
I don't know why it's
Right, well-
balked, because we it's obviously something buried deep in this campaign. Do you know what I
It
mean?
must be, yeah. Right, well, just so that I don't cause arena problems, I'm going to switch weapons.
You do, yeah.
So I'm going to put away my great big enormous spear of ultimate doom.
Spirit.
Is that what you called it?
Yeah, the Impaler of Thorns. I will put away the Impaler of Thorns. And I shall instead pull out that cold iron longsword that I picked up earlier.
Give that one a try.
And I'll give that a go. And I'll sweep with that instead because it's not got all that massive reach.
Keep away, sir.
think I hit him.
Sweet.
I do have improved sweep, yes.
What you did, I just couldn't remember.
With them being fire creatures, does that mean it's a sooty sweep?
Oh! I like it.
You know, if you're not careful, you know, the owners of that will sue you.
I don't think
That
counts as
sounded a bit
infringing
forced.
copyright. It's more like promotion.
Can't copyright names, can you? Proper nouns,
well,
anyway.
Possibly in context, but
Possibly in context, you could.
there we go. That'll do.
A wound and an incapacitation. Okay. That brings us to
Interesting. The damaging effect on the longsword hasn't worked.
was it?
Less than symbol damage +1 is in the damaging enchantment, but it's not actually added onto the damage.
Ooh, should have done. That not work.
Hmm.
Normally works.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Gone away.
Dondred.
Yes. Yes, dear. Yes, I am going to. There's only one left, as far as I know. I think what we'll do is we'll do a quick move to there.
Okay. Is it gone very quiet, or is it just me?
I can hear him saying a quick move to there.
Yes.
Right,
just you.
so move to there.
Hmm.
Move to there it is.
And
Ooh, pardon me. Biddies must flood. Okay.
Oh,
Benny's must flood.
That's unfortunate. He mistyped. I can't give you any biddies now.
Well, no, that means you have to give us each 2.
No. Actually, it's a one-off. I'll allow it. Yeah, okay, I agree.
Okay,
Just
shoot
this once.
Shoot a crossbow bolt into the ceiling above the remoras.
clever.
Not that it's going to make any difference because I can't roll dice anymore. Benny at one time for a laugh. There you go. Nope, can't roll dice. Dice are broken.
I wonder why I'm coming out as a sub character under Amber on the listings. Every time I do something, it says Amber brackets arena.
Are you? Have you got Amber highlighted in the chat window?
How did that happen? Okay, sorry. I'll shut up now.
I was going to say, are you lonesome tonight?
Right.
That was very dangerous.
Oh, danger's my middle name.
Look, I'm fed up with having to fill out the form. Shut
I
it.
don't get. You know how many copyright strikes I've had on my channel in
How many?
10 years? None.
Well, I haven't either, but don't you have to fill out the blimmin' forms? I
But I'm
do.
always singing and playing music and all kinds of stuff. But yeah,
I have to fill out a form almost every other
they're
week.
just mean. I think they're just mean to you. That's what it is.
Yeah, I just think that's the problem.
Because you call yourself the mean GM, they're going, he's mean. Let's be mean to him.
See, I got a shock the other day. Well, while we're waiting, but if Bert's doing his move, I better check Bert's actually done his move. No, not yet. Is Bert is AFK again? I'll mute.
Yeah, Bert. Bert's here. Bert's here.
That's okay. That's fine.
Just trying to see where I can get line of sight on him
No problem at
through all
all.
this rubble. I don't think I'm going to get line of sight without running because it's going to take me all 6 inches to get.
3 inches will get you to there, won't it? You can see him,
But I can see him.
He's possibly.
You're going to give him cover, aren't you?
I'm gonna say I think he'll get cover, won't he? Because it's not. It's
Okay.
only partial.
In which case, I'll use my phase arrow just to ignore that.
Okay, that saves me having to put the effect on.
You're welcome.
It's fine by me. Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, I went to. I was playing around with the playlists the other day. There were. $82. This is the 82. This is the 83rd episode of the Rise of the Runelords characters. Believe how many. Okay, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
Well, I was trying to re-roll damage, but yeah, we'll take that one.
A wound was put enough to incapacitate it. That's all you need. Down it goes. And yes. Menu.
Latency.
You disconnected.
Yeah, I know. I just sit there going, why is my fantasy grounds not showing up? Just because it disconnected.
Okay, let's clear the splats.
Yeah, I'm
You don't-
starting to think this cave down here is not exactly stable.
You can tell from the
Aren't
lack
we
of
supposed to be
horses.
finding our way up someplace that takes us up?
Well, we need to find
No,
these.
no.
We need
Okay,
to find
Bert, don't move. Make a notice check, please.
We need to find porcelain what's names, don't we?
You're obsessed with porcelain what names?
That's okay.
It's in the clue. The thingy. What's the thingy? We got the chains. We need the porcelain thingies.
You got
Oh, we
Snookums
see it.
highlighted as well, haven't
We've
you,
not
Bert?
forgotten Rannick.
Okay, you can carry on with Rannick. Start. Go back to Bert and make a notice check.
What you found, Bert? Is it that hole in wall there over there that line of sight's broken on?
It's the high. It's actually not. It's vertical. It's above it. There's a hole in the ceiling.
Ah.
There is a hole in the ceiling. As you look up, it's a vertical passage.
Oh,
This
that's
is-
going to be difficult to climb, isn't it?
This is about 85 feet.
How wide is it?
I'd have to change my gloves to get up that.
Oh, what a pity. How wide is the passage?
So this is 2 inches across, doesn't it? So it's 5 feet, actually. 1 inch. There we go.
It's climbable then. It's just a chimney climb.
Well, I mean, I'm tall enough. I could do it. It'd just take a while. Or we could just walk back up that. Well, okay. Some bugger want to give me a leg up. I'll give it a go.
It was the. Don't forget, it was the secret door that brought you to here. There was another set of stairs down on the floor.
There was
Or
a
above.
set of stairs down, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I'm sure I
Well-
can boost you pretty high at the moment.
All right, I'll give it a go. Let me just change my gloves first.
It's
Well,
85
how about
feet.
how about
It's 85
you
feet
just
up.
like give me a rope, and I will transform into a beastie and carry one end of the rope up.
What do you
No,
And make it
transform
easier
first,
for
otherwise
everybody
the
first.
We
ropes will
teach you how
disappear.
to make a rope. You can use rope. You can get your own rope whenever you want.
no, I've got a rope in my backpack. Here you
What
go.
were
We
you,
teach you how to make a
campaign for
rope.
famine?
You won't need any rope of us.
There's a grappling hook and all. You can like hook that on something at the top.
And probably
Is
maybe not an
Amber
eagle,
hurt?
but some sort of bird of prey to carry the grappling hook and rope. and then fly up the hole and change back. And first, I guess, see what's up here now that I'm up here all by myself.
Well, you start flying up. As you start flying up, after a while, you start noticing there appear to be blackened corpses of human warriors manacled to the cliff face.
Nice.
Oh, I think we've been there before, but from top, we were looking down on top of that.
I think so, yeah.
Images. Yeah, I do love multiple levels.
Did nobody ever heal Amber? She's showing a wound.
Heal? When did she get wounded?
Not sure.
Yeah.
She's showing a
No,
wound.
no. Bert healed her a while ago.
Mm.
There you go. But
I'll look into them. I don't see her
Yeah.
character
Okay.
sheet.
That's where we are.
okay. However, right. Yeah. However, right. So what I need to do is first things first. I need to make arena back into arena, which is space 1.
I can't take that wound off. GM will have to do it.
Here, Stunty, you're looking a bit peaky.
And Dondred.
Here, Stunty, drink this.
Yeah, so no magic is working here, and I'm
Try
cursed. I
drinking
can't.
this.
I
It's
can't get
herbal.
above.
It's
I can't-
herbal. It'll be all
Nothing
right.
works. Nothing works. We're all doomed. Doomed.
I might have to give you a Cadbury's caramel.
Yeah, I healed Dondred with my bare hands.
Look, we might be doomed, but I've got a spear, and you know what? Them remoras, they don't like it up 'em.
Oh my god.
Jokers have been awarded bennies. There's no bad guys in this. What are you talking about? Oh god,
Apart from that
Will-o'-the-wisp.
Willow the Wisp right there.
I think that might be Bert's problem. Because we're all on hold and Bert ain't.
Yeah.
There we go. Where were we? Okay, so Zap Bert. Hitting.
1.
No, not one. He's in a different game. It's Bert.
Ah. Okay, sorry.
Hitting. This might hurt Bert. Oh no, you're okay. You're zapped a bit, you're fine.
Bert's getting and battered by Will-o'-the-wisps.
I obviously think he's even head now.
Well, he ain't Mavis, is he?
I always
Yeah.
kind of saw myself as Mavis, unfortunately.
Couple little zaps of static electricity is all I'm getting here.
That's it.
And then basically incorporeal arms are just reaching out of the wall to prod you, Bert, as well.
That's the one I'm a little more afraid of. I'll be honest.
Oh, to you, Bert. You can obviously just fly back down.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll just fly back down. Not worth the effort, guys. There's 4 little glowy ball things that zapped me with static electricity, and then ghosty arms came out and tried to scratch me up. This is just the bottom of the chasm with the burnt bodies on the wall. It was just off of the throne room, I think it was. Big
The
room,
negative,
chair.
negative energy
circle.
elemental wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we should probably find another way up then.
Yeah, unless there's another way out, we're probably just going to have to go back up the ramp over there.
That's fine.
All right.
Oh, they followed me down.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
oh,
bonus.
yeah,
Behind you.
these little lightning ball things. They've got really bad static.
Grimvold, you're up.
Right.
Bert comes flying down. He's coming towards you, talking, and then four glowy things follow him.
I think I'm going to change to my board.
Him
There's anything left by the time we get to the 6.
System Shock has been remastered.
Pre-released, yeah. I am curious about it.
I think I might get that. I played the first one many years ago.
Grimvold on hold.
It's a classic. That game invented about, I don't know, most video game tropes was invented in that single game.
That and Half-Life, they changed the world.
No, if you think about it, stealth
you're up.
mechanics. Finding recorder logs everywhere.
Two of them whiz over you and zap both Radek and Dondrad. Well, Grimvold stands there picking at his nose. Vold, I meant, not Dondrad, sorry. How's birds go?
Well, bother. Let us. You know what? We're just going to whip out our Fanged Falchion. They
Oh.
decided they wanted to play with me. Actually, I need to land and become human first. So I will fly down to there, become me, stop, and then attack number 4.
Everett. Attack number 4. Attack plan Delta.
Yeah, we'll Benny that. There we go.
Good hit.
Aww. Both of those tried to be max numbers. I'll take the shaken. That's fine.
Okie doke.
And Snooks, Snooks is gonna come over here and yowl at number 2.
Excuse me.
Successful, but no creative combat.
Right, let's go ahead and make him vulnerable. Or, yeah. Who is that? Rannick. And turn. Okay, doke.
Ilsa's next.
I'm trying to find my spell and it's missing. I wanted to toss a havoc at him. Oh, that's the glitter whirlwind. Never mind. I'm down too high. So I'm going to come over here and scramble up on Rannick's shoulder without warning him.
What? Something sparkly attacking me! Oh, bugger!
Well, I mean, we got lightning in front of you. You got sparks around you. This is not good things.
And it's a medium blast template, so I think it gets all 4 of them.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
2. Oh, there we go. 3. There you go.
Yeah.
That
I
extension.
toss
that
up a
lets you-
handful of glitter and go, hey, you guys are flying. Not a good idea.
I do like that extension that helps you deals with stacked tokens. It's bloody
And that
marvelous.
immediately distracts all of them. And then they have to make a strength check to see if they get thrown.
That's an additional -2 because they're flying.
Yep. So, well, you handle all that.
I wonder if they're going to hit the walls. that are 5 foot apart.
Interesting. Hey, my
Yo.
firebox isn't working. Interesting. If I put a shortcut in of -2, it should modify the bot. It's not doing it. It's putting it in the chat. Oh
You've
well,
broken it again.
just take 2 off the results.
Well, that's got to startle him to all of a sudden find himself caught in a whirlwind of glitter and being thrown around.
Okay, their toughness is 2. Ah, okay. Well, that's annoying. Check that first. Okay, they are totally unaffected by the havoc. Grimbold requests interrupt. They're not even distracted.
You're kidding.
Yep, they're immune to magic.
Great. I'm going to be kind of useless then.
I'm going to smash this mace against this thing's head.
Definitely not a good day for Delta, isn't it? They've got immunities to everything she does. It's not fair. I'm an evil GM. Yeah, I miss both of them.
You didn't know before you actually started the fight. That doesn't mean you're evil. Just
Did I
naive.
missed? You sure?
Why are you called shotting their limbs? They don't have limbs.
But they're caught. Okay, so the call. Did that? But that wasn't even targeting them, was it? So
Well, that's because you haven't targeted anything.
I thought I did, but obviously I didn't. So that one hit.
Hold
One
fire.
hit, one miss. Right now, dude.
Hold fire. Okay, so that is a naught. That's a naught, and that's a 4 on the first one, which is a miss, and it's a naught on the second one, which is a miss. You missed them.
I'm gonna penny it then.
Well, target him first.
I will target him. I thought I was targeting him.
That's
Yeah.
fine. No, it's only because all the bloody modifiers on the beggars. Okay, now attack again. Okay, hit one, miss one.
Knit one, pearl one.
Killed one.
Depends, doesn't it?
I don't know, does it?
Okay, yep.
Splat.
Okay, so that was Jelsa, which means it's below the Wisp's turn. It disappears.
They're bloody turning invisible!
Like you
You
thump.
do that.
Alec, you're up.
Right, well, I'll hit the one that I can see, I guess. I've still got that cold iron doofer out, so let's give that a go.
All wounds.
I'll take that.
hoping when I restart the little mouse button thing starts working again. Campaign that's floated after 84 sessions.
Mm.
Good thing how big the chat file is. Arena's
Yeah,
up.
you should just delete
Okay.
that crap. That
I'm
card
just
that
reading
causes
through
loads
my
of problems.
massive spell list looking for one. Just bear with me a moment.
Detect Arcana.
Is one of the two possible ones I might cast? Yes.
Or the night vision one.
It's only 577 by the chat log. No, we must have done a refresh. It only goes back to November last year. Pre-generated character added to campaign. This must be the second version of the campaign.
Sorry about the delay.
No module D files for your. I never worked out why.
Okay, I may as well do that then. As I can't find the other one, I'll do this one for now. So, is it going to be better to do an area effect or additional? That's conceal only. Okay, fine. Additional recipients. So I want to target all my allies. Okay. Who am I targeting now? Can you see who I'm targeting?
No one so far.
Oh, I'm clicking it. Why is that not working? Ah, Grimvold Arena. Arena. No, it's changing.
I was trying to be helpful. There you are.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I want to include Schnooks, but not Amber. There's no point in including Amber. Thank you. I was really struggling with that.
No, it didn't do it. There, Schnooks. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I am indeed going to be casting Detect Conceal Arcana, or to be more exact, Detect Arcana on all of us.
Nice.
I will need to spend a penny to do it. And now they can't hide from us anymore.
Casting it straight from your spellbook. Right, in that case, I will. I think 1, 2, or 4 jokers in a deck. And you could do 2 or 4. I never noticed you could do 1. Right. Okay.
I did a chase yesterday, and I pulled out 3 jokers in a row on the chase cards.
I have done games where I've had put 4 jokers in the deck. Maybe I just should. If I wasn't streaming, I probably would. No one's watching anymore, so we're obviously boring and no one likes us. Okay, everyone, because right there is, you cannot see anywhere the one that disappeared.
It could just mean it's out of sight right now.
Okay, the second one becomes invisible, that you can't tell it becomes invisible, and flies straight back up the cliff face. Basically,
I guess they're running away.
they run. The other 2 run away. Yes, basically.
We killed their buddies. They packed their pants in and cleared on out the back.
Well, the only reason I took because what I wanted to do then is I was going to take the jokers out the deck, because obviously you don't know the combat's over until Arena quite sensibly costs that to actually know you're not at risk, and then obviously I could have kept dealing cards with no one getting jokers because you think the combat might be still going on. I thought that's a cunning plan, but it doesn't work. So basically, all I'm going to do is I'm literally going to assume at this point you're going to clamber over the rubble, head back up the stairs, and come out where you came in. You know what I mean? Back up the stairs and put you back in this room here to speed things up a bit.
Okay.
And say that took your detect arcana's going to. It'd be nice to say your detect arcana still running, just in case you need it in this room. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to unlock token movement. Which it already was. It's just I could see the readers having everyone targeted. So I assume
Yeah,
that's
that
just
looks weird.
Grimvold giving himself line of sight.
So I haven't been in here before, so.
No, I know exactly. That's exactly what I figured was the case. So that's fine. Right,
We've been up that spiral staircase.
No, you haven't been down that spiral staircase.
Oh.
No.
Should we go this way?
So we were trying to go up.
Are we?
Sorry, that's a good point. Sorry, it is up. I apologise.
Shall we go up this way?
Why not? Seems reasonable.
Sounds like a plan.
Images. Back to this one. And go Ritual Legacy. Get rid of that. Go 4. Light of Frozen Tears, which is there. Gone from area 4, and you're going to area 5 is in the lower hall. Part 2. Get rid of that map. Bring in this map. Okay. 2. There we go. That's why I got very confused there. Okay. Stairs emerge through the floor near the base of a 40-foot high wall topped by a balcony. Another set of stairs across the room climbs to the balcony itself. These stairs bear a glistening sheen as if wet and scattered pieces of broken wood lie at its foot. And I have, hang on a second, I just, yeah. Once everything stops on my end, I'll get everyone to make a notice check, please.
The pause is passed on.
Well, huh?
Pardon?
He said bollocks.
Bollocks, as in testes.
Gonads.
Okay, Rannick got a 2. Arena got a 10. Val got a 9. But it appears is Bert got a 4. Okie dokie. That's
I got an 11. Woohoo!
okay.
Elsa did something.
Okay, net result is basically Rannick's the only one who is surprised.
And a turtle falls on his head.
That would surprise me.
Okay.
These cold places have a way of keeping me right woke up.
Nooks,
Shall we?
look. Dogs for you to attack.
upstairs, didn't he? There we go.
More of these nasty frost giants.
Frost giant number 3 is obviously just going to it's evade
Oh
even
my
with surprise.
gosh.
Evade even
This-
with actually doesn't
This
matter.
dungeon seems to be full of monsters non-stop.
Since the level 17 dungeon. Okay, Jelsa basically just oh geez. Jelsa gets hit in the face by a rock the size of her.
Can't one of us Bigfoot jump in the way and take the damage?
Jelsa narrowly avoids being squished by a rock. However, it does knock her flying sideways into the shaken Rannick. She still takes damage.
That's why
She's-
he doesn't act. He's catching
what the
Chelsea
frick?
gallantly.
Oh,
He's just a big splatter upon the.
Ouch, that hurt.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get it. Oh, you don't mean. Oh, all right. Bloody hell, giants.
Pay
Welcome to the
attention,
party.
Rannick.
See how that
Yes,
came in a bit bigger than I meant it to.
Just a bit.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
You ain't kidding.
Including
might
the
just-
giants. They're all
Oh,
dead.
dear. That was a bit on the large side, wasn't it?
You know, it wasn't a rock, that was a mountain.
Put that. Let's lock the bottom layer. Put the rock where Jelsa. There's the rock where Jelsa was. Back to the game level. And Grimvold is next, basically throwing rocks at the front row. Grimvold dodges to one side as well. As a rock lands there. It adds some good dramatic impetus to the game, actually having
And off
the boulders landing
advances
on.
again as well, haven't you? I can't believe it.
Pardon?
Any advances planned.
Or he's just mumbling again, I won't worry about it.
I'm just mumbling about the advances extension not being on.
And it's okay, you're not getting an advance to the end of the adventure anyway.
So mean.
No, it's just one adventure. Rena, you're up. Lady.
Well, thank you, my liege.
Not going to bother carrying on boulders in it. It's just cool for effect for the first round of shock. But after that, that's it.
Oops, that was the wrong tab. That is the right tab. I fancy being something different. Make me into an ice Linorm, please. With extras.
I like the Lenorms. Those are fun.
I thought they might be. And rather than spending the PowerPoints, I'm just going to throw away enough bennies to cover it. Well, that was 10 PowerPoints. I will spend the remaining PowerPoints.
Spell it on. Two ends.
Linor.
What a thought. Lin. Centaur, dragon. I'm not finding them.
LINNORM.
I thought it was double N. No, I thought it was double N. Which type? Oh, you
Ice
said ice.
Wolf.
You did say ice. I apologise.
Quite all right.
Right, an ice Lenore is size 9.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're huge. So one is medium, 2 is large, 3 is huge. And so is Arena.
Excellent. And then I will fly on up here.
Yeah,
right,
wings.
okay.
Don't need wings. Linnorms fly innately. At the beginning description of the Linnorms section, in the bestiary page 80.
Yep, that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
common
like
abilities.
Oriental
Flight,
dragons. They
pace,
don't.
flight, pace 18. I'm just paranoid that I missed that out.
It isn't the clearest because it's not on the individual Linnorms.
I know
it's on
it
the main
does.
heading.
It does annoy me when they do that because it makes it much harder converting them. Yeah, they do fly at 8 pace 18. Ignore all penalty. Yeah, I need to redo them. They need to be split up.
Thank you. Go on, try throwing rocks at my friends when I'm here. Acting like Beetlejuice on a banister rail.
You go every round unless they're wounded by cold iron. Jeepers creepers.
Like I said, I like the Linnorms.
Yeah. Yet the book calls them weak, and I don't know why. Because they don't feel weak to me.
Grimwald. There's a large boulder in front of you. Just appeared.
I'm not talking to the boulders.
Did it offend you?
Dude, give me a funny look. I don't care. Don't like the look of it. Dodgy.
Okay.
Boulder's feelings by not ignoring it.
He's stonewalling it.
Oh!
Well, one will do. One will do.
One hit, one miss.
I rolled. Why did it roll the attack again? I rolled the damage and it rolled the attack. Okay, let's roll the damage again.
Because you missed the very small target box, didn't you, for the damage?
I don't know, I just put my mouse over it and double clicked. So
Yeah, but if you're not precise, it would re-roll the attack, not the damage. Worked that one out, didn't they? Okay, you attack the Winter Wolf. Bollocks, they're Winter Wolves.
bollocks,
The
the
Winter
Winter
Wolves.
Wolves.
Yeah, I meant to, it should have breathed. It should have breathed.
It was going to breathe, but now it can't do any breathing because it's
The other one will.
Dead.
I'm going to retcon it and have the other one breathe.
and then up in his face.
One, two, three, four. Okay, I forgot they can actually do that, so I'm just doing the retcon of what. So-and-so. Dondrad is just able to duck behind his shield, but Grimwald, Jelsa, Bert, and Rannick need to make evasion checks.
No, Deadly, don't dive that old bugger. Sparkle tits!
I'll Benny that one time.
That's what I did as well.
All evades. It's like everyone makes it apart from... Everyone made it. That's fine. That's obviously why I didn't bother about it at the time.
You knew we were going to dodge it. Yeah.
Because I knew you were going to dodge it. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, then Grimwald moves to there, and then he can end his turn. Frost Giant 4 is next. Oh, well, Frost Giant 4 is going to have to attack the large Linnorm that just appeared in front of it. Oh, I do wish you could. I know I can make it the wallpaper. I've got too many windows open. I do wish you could lock windows like you could lock other things, because I'm always accidentally moving the map sometimes. Okay, no, I can't sweep. That's fine. Just
I've got
going
a
to
wish
hit
list.
So why don't you just make a wallpaper?
because I've got too many windows open to make it wallpaper. If you make the bloody map wallpaper, then you can't open any windows. What's the point? At least if it's a map that moves, I can still actually put it on top of windows. You can't put wallpaper on top of windows. Okay, Bert, you're up.
Okay, Bert is also going to shape change. Let me see. That is a size 5 creature, which is going to cost. What did you do? Don't do that. Doobie doobie doop doop. That is going to cost, size 5 creature is 15 points. Okay, not a problem. I'm going to shape change into a Tagia giant.
That a spaghetti giant.
Tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle. It's funny that when you make the map into the background, everything else is inaccessible except for the combat tracker and the character sheet.
Okay, so I will become a Tagia giant. Bink. I will need you to increase my strength, vigor, and toughness, please.
Holy shit. Strength 7D, vigor 5D. Nice. Mind you, I say that, but I've just realised my strength's currently 12D, so...
Yeah. And I will pick up this rock that almost crushed poor little Jelsa and kind of bounce it in one hand like, yeah, this is not bad for throwing.
Wrong then. That is a typo. That's a typo on your part.
What did I typo?
When you created the the lovely module with all the expansions. Well, there's no such thing as a Tagia giant. There's a Tega giant.
Tega? Oh, is it Tega? Okay.
As in Tundra, isn't it? Not as it, yeah. It's Taiga.
T-A-I, okay.
Yep. The Tega giant is like makes these giants look small, does it?
Yes, pretty much. It's only one size larger, but it is larger, and that's kind of the point.
That's really rather fascinating. That is. That is the icon. The Pathfinder. Yeah, don't worry. I have a funky feeling I got it wrong years ago.
You don't like finishing sentences, do you?
I'm thinking about.
No, he doesn't. He's not the only person I know that does that either.
He finishes them just inaudibly.
Yeah, exactly. That is the problem. I am talking to myself.
It is in a monologue.
I have incorrectly labelled that image. No, not that image. That's why I got confused. It's another giant, but I don't know which.
Sure, that's not his gold armored cousin.
Oh, that one. Hold on, I saw that before. Of course, it's gone dark since I sat down. And
not a storm giant. It's not a
storm giant. It's a storm giant.
It is storm giants, is it?
Well, at least it's on the page with just
it's a storm giant. Yeah, it's a storm giant. Yeah, I got it the wrong way around because I didn't realise. So I need to update that in the module because I got it wrong because I thought storm giants were bluish. Obviously, that's D&D storm giants, not Pathfinder storm giants.
It's all very confusing.
It is. Are you moving after you shape change?
I will slide over a little bit so I'm not standing on anybody. And like I said, I'm going to pick up the rock that tried to squish Elsa and kind of bounce it in one hand, threateningly. Snooks likes the idea of trying to eat a dog.
Okay.
Good, Schnookums.
So Schnooks is going to dart over this way and
Kitty power.
pounce.
What power?
Kitty power.
Kitty power. Meow.
Instead of puppy power, kitty power.
Kitty power.
I do like the way you can turn dice off now because I'll just turn off my D20 for Savage Worlds because I don't need it. That's a hit and a hit with a raise. That's 2 hits with a raise, in fact. Claws
So it
out.
gives a roll on the fear table.
Well, I just go table fear. Okay, the first attack results in a wound upon the Winter Wolf. 2 wounds upon the Winter Wolf. The first wound incapacitates it. The second wound really incapacitates it.
The second one eviscerates it.
Yeah. Brings us to okay. Winter Wolf 1 is probably going to retaliate here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It didn't move, so I'm just going to do. Oh, it must be stuck in the ceiling. That's why it's stuck in the wall. So I'm going to. Yep. That's an evasion check for Schnooks and Bert, and
Bert is immune to cold.
it's fine then. It's up to you whether you want to evade it then, really. Grimvold makes his evasion check. And Schnooks needs to make an evasion check. I've just decided it makes these days it's much easier just to let the players make the evasion checks. Then I'll roll to see if I hit them, because if you'll make it, what's the point?
When you're doing keywords, do you need to separate them with a comma or just a space?
Comma.
Right.
Usually. But there are times where you can use the pipe, aren't there, as well? So. Runter Wolf will breathe. Let's... The Schnooks does need to evade.
Well, although it said gave my.
Sorry, I didn't notice. I apologise. I apologise.
It did roll Snook's evasion, so.
Yes, I realise. I realised I wasn't paying attention. Silly me. Winter Wolf. Ooh, yeah, another Winter Wolf. It's going to run 13, which should probably get it to.
He slips on the stairs and breaks his neck.
So unfortunately, it does put it in your range for a strike, doesn't it?
But it does. Yeah, I'm going to smack it. Yeah. No, I'm going to smack it. I'm sorry. I'm still going to smack it. Hang on, it's got to blow the dice. You can. I'm going to waste
that
another
wild
penny
has come
just
up
'cause I
on 3
wanted to
times in a row.
Die, hamster. Yes. Oh, okay, that'll do. What a waste. He didn't die. Now he's going to breathe on me.
See, I don't know why I'm bothering to target Rannick. He'll just evade.
Ta-da!
Gondred is affected. Rannick evades. I need evasion checks from Justice Schnookums and Grimvold. Grimvold fails his evasion check. And so does Snooks.
Snooks will spend a penny for 1 reroll.
So will Joseph.
Perfect. Snooks evades. And Jelsa evades. And Grimvold gets hit in the face by a blast of ice for 14 points of damage, wounding him. Except he's obviously made of stern stuff and is
Dog
not even
breath.
not affected by the cold in any way, shape, or form. Bringing us to Dondrad.
Target Irina. Cast Greater Warrior Grift.
What does that do?
Gives you an edge.
Well, actually, oh, I've just rolled the raise. Right, she now has improved sweep and improved frenzy.
Raise, you get 2, do you?
Shit!
No, it's greater. It's
Oh.
a greater warrior's gift
Yeah.
with a raise, so it's 2
Oh, yeah.
edges of the improved version.
Mm.
Oh my god, they're in so much trouble.
So what was that? Greater sweep and improved sweep and improved frenzy, did you say?
Frenzy.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Choose which one you want to use.
Basically.
She can pick which one she wants to use.
Yeah. Ouch.
Wow.
Frost Giant number 1 is swinging a great axe at Arena. Missing. And that brings us to Jelsa, who remains shaken. Not Jelsa's day
No,
today.
I'm going to spend the Benny to unshake.
Figured you might.
And I'm going to get a hold of Amber's collar and come on, Amber. And I'm going to duck around the stairs down where we got a little bit of cover.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a potion of major healing.
Okay.
And that should take care of the 2 wounds I still have.
It certainly will do. That's the potion of major healing consumed. That's the end of the round. Rannick, if you could just select to come off hold, please. Just to make my life easier.
Yep.
Just makes my life easier rather than have to go all the way back up the combat tracker to find you. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Done it.
You are no longer surprised.
Hooray!
New round, and the bad guy's got a Jokers.
Boo.
Frost Giant number 4.
I am.
Uh,
I was at the bottom. Let's see if I can get a better card. That's not a better card.
Swing his great axe at Arena. Missing. I'm going to spend a penny on that because I can. Got it for free. I'll spend 1 more because I think I Joker about a while back and didn't use it. So just wasting pennies is a good way to go. If I can't hit you with a Joker bonus and a gang up bonus of +3, I really don't think I've got much chance of hitting you here.
I'm amazed you can't with my size.
It's not picking up your size, is it? Notice.
Large versus normal -2.
Except they're bigger than it, so that's not the case. Size
I'm
it
bigger
is.
than they are.
Yeah, it's not
It
picking
should
up.
be +2 instead of -2.
Oh, you know what it is, don't you? Yeah, I know what it is. I bet you I know what it is. I didn't.
Tell us what it is.
If it's got the right size in the combat tracker, it'll work.
Doesn't though.
Just change the number in the combat tracker. And
It says size. Oh, it's got size equals 9. It probably should just say size. Size equals 9? Is it? No, it shouldn't be that, should it? It should be size 9 in square brackets like that, shouldn't it?
I thought it was equals.
Find out if that works. Okay, let's try size. Well, size equals 9's in the effect. I thought it used to work. I think something's really balked. I think something might have balked this badly.
It says large versus normal still.
Hmm.
It should be large versus whatever's bigger than large.
There we are.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah. Right. Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Timmy.
yeah. So basically, the size doesn't work inside that huge effect. It would appear.
Right.
think-
Has to be its
okay.
own effect, does it?
Looks like it. I might have to come up with a new way of doing the shape changes to make them work better. Okay, so I'm going to take my Benny back because I'm going to take my 2 Bennies back because the 7 hit you
don't
the
blame you.
first time. The 7 hit you on the first go. So I'll go back to him. So that is 7 on you. Is not a miss. That was actually a hit. And I'm going to do damage. Okay, so you're not harmed by the first attack, which is fine. And your second attack doesn't hurt you either, which I don't have a problem with. You know, not hit it. They should be able to hit you. They just shouldn't be able to hurt you, in my opinion, because you're so ruddy huge.
I agree entirely.
It's sort of 8 to get you there, unless someone's going to do something about it. Wintervold 2 is going to bite Grimwald. Missing. But you're up. That wolf just tried to bite your ankles.
Yeah, but I specifically picked up this rock because I want them to know what it's like to have a big rock thrown at them. Not Snooks. Who's targeting Frost Giant 3 with a rock?
Buggering boogers. Someone has put a area of effect template in the colour I've learned to loathe. Throw that rock, Mr. Burt, sir. I will resign myself to the fact that they got a whole round of combat without being bound up by some unbalancedly overpowered ability. I don't know why they didn't make. I don't know why they made Mystic's powers diceless. It personally annoys me. Because it's recreating abilities, not magical spells. That's the real reason. I know why.
Yeah.
Just flipping annoying. What annoys me about Mystic powers is, technically speaking, they ignore arcane resistance, don't they?
Yes.
I'm going to have the action this round, and then I'm going to have to go to work. So this is going to be my last.
Just wait for Bert to throw his rock.
I'm just waiting for the bit we make an attack roll.
Yeah, as I say, I'm not having a go because I know he had to program it all in first, so I'm not complaining. I know what he was doing.
I'm just waiting for the bit where Irina goes and she hits everybody in the room.
Oh, come on. Really?
I haven't even given him cover up there because they lube over the balcony.
Oh, I know. There we go. Finally. Jeez Louise.
Roll that damage, sir. Roll that damage. That's a really good damage roll. And the fact it ends up with a shake is quite depressing, really.
No, that's about an average damage roll.
No, that's what I meant. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very. I mean, the actual amount of damage you rolled is good. It's just the scary when it results in a shaken, doesn't it? Okie dokie.
When you roll a 40 and it results in unharmed.
Oh, because of immunity. Yeah, that's really upsetting.
Yeah. That was just because in Rifts things have got a 40 armor. Yeah.
Okay. And Schnooks is going to continue with the pouncing attacks.
Go for it. Actually, I forgot to give him pounce last turn, so I'll turn it on this turn because I forgot to turn it on last turn. That makes sense. Because obviously to pounce he moves in. Now he's in melee, so In my own
I'm
mistake.
missing a hit. No, let's go ahead and just roll with that. Come on, damage.
Oh, 1 point short of a shape. Going.
You know what? Snooks has got a Benny, so let's go ahead and roll
He's
that.
got 2.
See that.
That's
There
better.
we go.
Much better. Right, turn off pounce again because shit. I've lost the wolf. This is as bad as it used to be when you had to track up. The old days we used to track up and down the combat tracker. I mean, at least they're still showing this, the colours that they're targeted. At least, right? It can move swords to there and really ruins the GM's day.
All right, Rini, I've got the message. You deal with them now. You lot hold still while Rini hits you. All right. And they're bound. Cost me 10 power points that did to get all of them, and not Arena.
Right, you might want to move away from there.
Well, I was going
No.
to do improved frenzy.
But you can do improved sweep now.
Improved sweep, you can hit all 4 of them.
And if you're using the beardy roll, you can
Okay.
use improved sweep and it hit everybody in the room.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause it
think
it affects everybody in the whole room.
actually that's a very good point. Sweep.
That's why I was
you-
going to use frenzy.
No, but sweep, and then you can move up a bit and it just hit the ball with 1 attack.
Yeah, the beardy roll is you can move and sweep at the same time, and it affects.
And that would
every
hit
single
Rannick
square
as
of the
well,
basin.
wouldn't it?
It won't though because this is an elevated position and Ralik's on the ground floor.
So you guys are all too low for me to hit.
Yeah, I know. I would have hit Rannick. You're not a very mean GM.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Aye.
Three-dimensional. The three-dimensional.
Arena would like to hit Rannick as well.
Doctor
Just
is
all
up
the time.
next.
We don't have
Aye.
that kind of relationship.
Chelsea's going to sneak back up the stairs and she's going to peek around Bert and her once per encounter option of if she succeeds on a sneak attack. And she's frustrated because her magic hasn't been working.
Yep.
So she's going to pull out a star knife and throw it at this wolf. Yeah, I'm going to Benny at one time. Well, this just ain't my day, and she's gonna duck down the stairs again.
For the record, you'll have that. That move won't work. There is an invisible. There's an invisible wall where the banister. So you actually technically have to go. Hang on, you have to go that way to go that way. If that makes sense. Just to let you know.
Not
it's
a
not your
banister
fault.
she can hop over.
Well, no, because I put the line of sight blocking it. Okay, I'm going to throw a very large rocket around it. Oh no, I'm not. I can't. I'm bound. I'm going to break free instead.
No, you're not.
You ain't going nowhere.
He critically failed. I should say. Okay, and that's right. If you want a frenzy, you can, of course, improved frenzy, but a sweep and a move diagonally will mean you can hit all of them.
In actual fact, without using the beardy roll, she has extra reach because of her size anyway.
There we go. Right.
No, you don't actually get extra reach because of the size. It says things of that size frequently have extra reach, but it's not.
You don't. There's nothing in the rules that gives you better reach. There's no rule actually.
Not baked into improved scale.
Hell. Okay, well then I clearly need to throw a Benny at that.
You only missed by one.
I did wild attack.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You only missed by. Yeah, it's on there. You rolled a 3. If you did, if you hadn't rolled attacked, you'd have missed by 3 as opposed to missing by 1. Hey,
Come on! I'm going to throw all of my freaking bennies at this if I have to.
There you go.
Thank you. My screen's gone really slow.
Yeah, mine too. All right, let's move you to there so you can hit all of them as you move in frenzy. Okay, start making your damage rolls. Hang on, why is it saying me? Oh, hang on. You picked an Icelandorn.
Yeah, which has got a poison attack.
Yeah, but they're immune to
bite-
cold damage.
Yeah, but it's not just cold. It's also poison.
Hmm.
The GM's gone silent. This is not helpful.
I think that's bollocks, but it's all bollocks, but there you go.
Checking. The Norn, breath weapon, cold, death curse, cold. White claws are not cold.
They're not cold. Okay, I'll change the trapping.
Bite and claws are not cold.
Cool. But they do have a -4 vigor roll knockout poison.
I'll
No,
take
the
that
point-
keyword off. Keyword removed. Do you want me to re-roll that damage?
Actually, I thought it was lethal damage with that
You'd be able to
Lenore.
drag the damage across onto the
Oh
thing
yeah,
again
yeah.
and
The
apply.
ice one's a -2 lethal, isn't it?
What the hell? The turn off immunity button's gone.
I could just do that.
The immunity button's been replaced with an effects button. Ah, because they're under. Oh, I see. He's added more in. That's what it is. No immunity. There we go. So I have to go now. Effects, no immunity. Okay. Right. So the first one is
What version are you
incapacitated.
running? You're running the new version.
I'm running 5.7 according to the rule. Hang on.
You're running 5.8.
That's awesome. If all you do is shake them, they've got to make a
Savage
vigor roll
Worlds
of
version
-2 or die.
5.7.
Hmm.
Okay.
Second one.
Where's the bloody book again? Lethal poison at -2. Vigor roll at minus. So if you shake them or better, they have to make a minus.
A vigor roll at -2 or die.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going. I do not know what's going on, but everything's very freaky. It dies. Next one. Unharmed. Wound upon the next one, which is. Yeah.
Is there one left, or have I done them all?
Hang on a
I
sec.
lost count.
I have to. Shortcut over them either these days to make sure. Okay, he dies.
You've still got one more that you've not rolled damage on.
Yeah, you got one more.
Well, I've double clicked. It might notice at some point. I'll give it another few seconds, and if it doesn't notice,
No,
I'll do
you've
it
got
again.
2. Yeah, because one wasn't harmed. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
one more.
no, I think if you click as I'm
There we
updating
go.
the combat tracker, it doesn't do it. So there it goes. Okay, it's shaken, which means makes a vigor check at -2 or be with lethal poison. It makes it.
Alrighty, I will move my position to directly between them.
That's it, really. You make me feel inadequate. You really do.
Okay, the Linum leans over the edge of the balcony, looks at Rannick, and goes,
What? I
Did you
thought
just follow
wanted-
through over the balcony?
And with
I thought
that
you
long
wanted me to feel
tongue,
inadequate. I don't know.
yeah, with that long tongue, that's going to look pretty good.
Okay, that brings us to arena versus.
Sorry.
Nice, because Amber's hiding.
Yeah, Amber's definitely hiding.
Brings us to Grimwald, who
Oh, that's a
is
terrible
running.
move.
I'm going to have to leave now, but I'm sure you can figure out what I want to do with my character.
Indeed, no problem.
Have
Don't
fun.
have much longer
Thank you.
anyway.
True.
Don't worry, I'll protect Amber while you're gone.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See you next time, guys.
See you later. I'm going to finish the fight and call it a day, I think, but
And the target here for Raise is entangled.
I mean, it's
it's already
anyway.
bound.
He's entangled now.
He's bound already, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Bolas strapped around his nuts. So yeah.
And Dodrad's next once the end of turn is pressed. Talking, you're forgetting to press the button.
Dondred.
No, I'm thinking. So right, I will target him. So yeah, Frost Giant number 1. So seriously, is that the best you can do? Have you tried, giving it a left 1-2, maybe you might actually be able to kill it? So make a smarts check. So I'm going to test it. I'm going to ridicule the Frost Giant number 1. And it was stone silence.
Willpower and
He's having
spirit.
difficulty thinking.
Isn't it willpower rather? Isn't spirit sort of going to be spirit rather than smarts?
Well, he's doing a fighting test, so it's actually resisted by agility.
Taken.
Unless he's got the feint, edge, in which case
No, it's agility. No, it's agility. I'm just confusing him. I'm saying, telling him, I'm trying to encourage him to fight, but I'm being really sarcastic about it.
Hold on the creative combat table. Already bound, so there's no point in making him vulnerable, distracted,
or distracted.
Ooh,
He's already shaking as well, isn't he?
you're already shaking as well.
Well, it was always worth a roll on the table.
It was always worth a roll on the table. Frost Giant number 1 is going to attempt to break through. Oh, he's going to remain shaken. I've got so many bennies. Oh, for crying out loud.
He's not getting out.
He didn't critically fail, so I can spend another penny on that. Because I've got so many bennies. He's no longer bound. He just snaps through everything. And,
But he didn't multi-action, so he can't do anything else.
no. He can still move if he wants to.
What, and get a free attack from the Linnorm?
Yes, but if he wants to.
A free attack to me if he comes near me as well.
Grimvald, well, you can. No, the point was he could always lob the rock. Anyway, Grimvald is possibly up, but I'm going to see if I can get a Joker before that. So hold on. Frost Giant 1. I've just got to find him on the bloody combat tracker. I can't just click on him.
He's the third one down. He's got a Joker.
Jack.
I mean, a Jack.
I've got so many bennies. I'm just. Right, there you go. In you come.
First, I'm going to smash him on the head with a mace.
Hitting once and missing once.
That's good. This is the giant, isn't it? Is my thing still going? I suppose I can just reactivate it for Freddie O'Connor. So
Got the PowerPoints.
loads of PowerPoint.
It'll cost you a mighty 4 power points to get Giant Killer.
Got it. Right, and now I'm going to smash him on the head.
Everett. Unharmed.
That's rubbish.
You tried to smash him on the head, but I don't think you could reach.
Exactly.
That's better.
Ah, maybe he
He's
didn't
gotta
mean.
jump
Maybe he
higher.
didn't mean that head.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that's -4. That's -4 to hit, though, isn't it?
Not when you're that big.
Well, true.
That's an incapacitated frost giant.
How much more? How many pace did I move to get there?
Oh.
I'll get to there. I'll waste my multi-action because there's nothing else to hit.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
Arena will frenzy that frost giant, probably.
You might indeed. Hit and a miss.
Could be a dead frost giant, I reckon.
So she goes for it in. Basically, because she's got through frenzy, my money was she'd use it. So that's 4 attacks
Yep.
upon the frost giant, multi-actioning.
Hitting twice.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 attack doing that. You know, I dread to see the XML code for her character sheet, given that it's got every power
Well,
in the
it's
game on it.
shaken. It might die from poison then.
Indeed. Okay, so that's a vigor check. -2. I'm not going to worry about the -2. It's dead.
Yeah, Amber and I are
Yay!
just sitting down here on the stairs chatting at each other about what a great job Irina is doing at protecting us.
That's good to me. And then Arena's going to end her turn. Do anything. Bit of a lag there. Okay, Winter Wolf 1 is going to bite
Please don't kill me. I'm just a wolf.
Bert. Rannick, you're up.
That's my callus. Just chew a little bit harder, and I think you'll get it.
Rannick says sit. Right, somebody finish it off. Come on, make me feel inadequate, don't you?
Well, that's okay. We got Irina.
Conrad.
Dondrad, they're all dead nearly, aren't they? Well, almost.
That wolf isn't.
Yeah, that's the point. We'll just have Arena fly down there then. Provide a gang up bonus.
Hit with a raise, so
Rolling a dice there.
I managed to kill something. It took me 4 hours, but managed to kill something.
I don't know. You lot make me feel bloody useless. You do.
You are
After that-
useless.
Well, thank you.
You'll
very
feel
much,
a lot
Dudley.
better once you get
I
back.
want you to feel useless properly.
Well, I think that's a good spot to leave it, as you've just bullied everything. It's been combatty heavy, this one, but then
Still, we
Pathfinder
haven't
is-
figured out what that room with all the blooming frosty dragon things was downstairs. Why they kept respawning.
because there's a
They were
certain
coming out of the walls, weren't they?
there's
Did
just
we
a
explore that whole chamber though, did we?
You know,
Yes.
they weren't respawning. It was just a matter of it was a whole nest of them.
it was a whole nest. You had to clear them out, you see, and they don't all hit you at once. They basically what happens is there's a community of chance that they will spawn in, and every time they spawn in, 2d4 do. But obviously, once I hit the total number that have spawned in, they don't spawn anymore.
No more could come out. Yeah.
It's just they can hide in the mists. But we shall leave it there today. And
Thank you very much.
indeedy, Rooney. And I'll see you all next Tuesday when I come back from the expo.
Yes. Have fun at Expo.
Indeedy. Thank you, one and all. Take care. Bye now.
Y'all have a good one.